Good day. Ciao. Absolute idiot. Oh, come on, give us some more. Come on.
Right away. Understand this. What you're about to watch is a perfect example of how assumptions can spiral into unlawful policing in seconds. No drone in the sky. No noise. No evidence. Just a gut feeling, an object in someone's hand, and 4 officers ready to act first and verify later. This encounter isn't about safety. It's about suspicion replacing facts. Watch closely how quickly a lawful activity becomes a detention, and ask yourself, how many members of the public get stopped like this without a camera running?
This is textbook unlawful detention caught on camera, ego on full display, and an officer who calls him an idiot after realizing his own mistake. Watch how bad this gets. Let's get straight into it.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just asking you what you're doing, sir. If you're flying a drone over police premises, that is illegal. There's signage there telling you can't. And use cameras there.
Come on, mate, leave me alone to my day. No, it's not against the law at all.
There are signs there.
What are you doing, circling me like this?
I want to know who you are. Because
You don't need to know who I am. I'm a member of the public. Have you committed?
Yeah.
Have you suspected me of committing a criminal offence?
I do, yes.
What is that?
You're photographing the police premises
From the
without
public
permission,
space?
with a drone over into a private space, which therefore makes it illegal. There's a sign there that tells you that, sir.
It's not.
The officer sees Reggie holding something and immediately assumes it's a drone controller. No drone visible. No drone noise. No actual evidence, just an assumption. He points to a sign claiming it prohibits cameras, which is meaningless. Signs on private property don't create criminal offences in public. Then he claims that filming police premises from public with a drone makes it illegal. Wrong on multiple fronts. Drone regulations fall under the Civil Aviation Authority and Article 95 of the Air Navigation Order. Police don't enforce airspace. And Reggie mentions the Drone Assist app, which shows restricted flight zones. This station isn't on it. Therefore, the officer has no authority here, no jurisdiction over the airspace, and hasn't even confirmed a drone exists. But he's already building a case in his head based on nothing.
This is not off the limits of the Drone Assist app. You don't control the airspace, you know.
And neither do you.
Yes, but if you've got a licence to fly a drone over there, you can do.
What does that sign say, sir?
Mate, that's inside.
What does that sign say?
That's inside the building.
No, it's inside the yard.
Yes. So you're saying I can't stand here filming like this today?
You can stand here and film that, yeah.
And there's no difference in the sky.
If you're flying a drone over, that's different. Stop, stay where you are, sir.
Are you detaining me?
I want to know who you are.
I'm not telling you I am. I don't need to tell you I am.
Until I have established the fact whether you've committed an offence or not.
Well, you need to tell me what the offence is.
You have. I've just pointed that out. You're flying a drone over a
Have you seen a drone?
Space. That's what I need to ascertain if you have one or not.
I didn't say I had a drone. So are you?
What's the device in your
I don't need to tell you what this device is. Are you detaining me?
Aggressive, sir.
I'm not being aggressive. Are you detaining me now?
At the moment.
This is the critical moment. Once the officer says the words, "You are detained," legal thresholds kick in immediately. Under Code G of PACE, detention requires reasonable grounds based on objective facts, not curiosity, not possibilities, and definitely not, "I need to check." Notice the problem here. The officer admits he's detaining Reggie to find out whether an offense has happened. That's backwards. Detention isn't a fishing expedition. It's supposed to be the result of suspicion, not the tool to create one. So ask yourself, if the officer hasn't seen a drone, heard a drone, or verified a drone exists, what exactly is this detention built on?
Grounds to suspect they already did. The officer hasn't seen a drone, hasn't heard one, and has had no witness statements. He's detaining based on what might be happening, not what is happening. That's a fishing expedition, not lawful policing. Reasonable suspicion requires objective facts that an officer can articulate. "I think you might have done something," doesn't quite meet that standard.
Do you know you need to go and check your laws because you don't control the airspace?
No, I don't.
I didn't say I was flying a drone. You have said that.
And I said I need to ascertain whether you.
Am I free to go?
Not at the moment.
So what section of the law are you detaining me on now?
I'm detaining you.
On what section of the law?
If you stop shouting.
I do not need to stop because you are holding me up in the street.
Yes, I am.
For what reason? You need to be clear about that. Go on.
You, I believe, have been filming contrary to the rules and the law that's allowed there over into a police space. If you haven't had a drone, that's perfectly fine, sir. If you are baiting police officers in your auditor capacity, then we can let you go.
So you're not going to abuse the power anymore, are you?
I need to ascertain whether you've had a drone or not.
I didn't say I was flying a drone. You made that assumption.
I didn't make that assumption.
Yeah, you did. Who said I was flying a drone?
I said I need to ascertain.
Well, you ascertain that. How long am I going to be detained for, and what law are you detaining me under? That's what I need to know, officer, because you're breaking a rule here. Let me know the law that you're detaining me on.
Stop shouting at me.
I know, I'm being clear and assertive in my voice. I'm not an aggressive person.
Reggie asks the critical question. What section of the law are you detaining me under? The officer doesn't answer. Instead, he tells Reggie to stop shouting. That's deflection. Code G requires officers to state the legal power being used for the detention at the earliest opportunity. It's not optional. The officer claims Reggie is being verbally aggressive. 4 officers surrounding one man and they're calling him aggressive for asking legal questions. That's not aggressive. That's assertiveness. And there's a difference. Reggie has every right to challenge an unlawful detention. The officer's refusal to state grounds isn't professionalism, it's avoidance because he knows the detention doesn't hold up legally.
So you're being verbally aggressive.
Verbally aggressive? Are you a snowflake or what? How have I been aggressive to you? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 constables surrounding me and you're saying I'm aggressive?
You have been
I want to get on with my day. That's all I need to know.
And I just need to ascertain whether you have a drone or not.
What law?
Please answer the question.
I don't answer questions.
Right, so
I've told you that.
So you're an auditor baiting police officers because you've got nothing better to do, sir.
Nothing better to do. So you're bringing your opinion rather than your professional standards.
At the moment.
That's your. Yes. So I'm baiting you, am I?
It appears so at the moment. Yes.
So what? I've reeled you in, have I? What law? Am I free to go? What law are you keeping me on today?
I've seen the device in your hand now, and I'm happy that's not a drone controller at the moment.
Do you know what that is? That's a Xbox controller.
That's fine. Now you've let me see that, I can let
What
you go.
law did you detain me on? That's what I need to know before I go.
I've detained you under section 25 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act to ascertain whether you'd committed an offence, whether you were continuing to commit an offence, and ascertain your name and address.
After detaining Reggie and insisting he's flying a drone, the officer finally looks properly and he realises it's an Xbox controller. His response? Now that I've seen that, I can let you go. He could have looked at any point, he chose not to. This was never about establishing facts, it was about asserting control and hoping Reggie would comply. Then Reggie asks what law was he detained under. The officer claims section 25 of PACE. That section covers arrest powers when someone refuses to provide details after committing an offence. It has nothing to do with drones or determining if an offence has occurred. He's citing law he doesn't understand to justify a detention that was unlawful from the start. This is what happens when officers enforce feelings.
You needed suspicion at the beginning to do that.
I did have a suspicion that you were flying a drone over the building, hence you were looking over.
Guess what I'm doing in the next 20 minutes? I'm coming back with my drone because this is not restricted on the CAA website. You know that, don't you?
On the CAA website?
I can fly over this police station.
It depends on what your intent on flying.
No. I've got a licence for a drone, right?
Yes, you have.
Right? So it's not for you to say that I've got some ill intent. I've come in with bare face. But so you've just brought rules today.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. You detain me.
Can you let me speak?
Am I detained now?
No, you're not. You can freely leave now.
Can I? Right.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Get back to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get back to work.
To ascertain whether there was intent.
False detainment. So we'll be putting a complaint in.
Carry on, sir.
What was your basis of this of the detainment?
To ascertain.
What's it got to do with you?
To ascertain your intent.
Just being argumentative.
Argumentative? He detained me.
I did, yes.
For what reason? A gamebox bloody controller in my hand? You're pathetic.
No, you are, sir, because you've got nothing better to do. Good day.
Good day. Ciao. Absolute idiot. Oh, come on, give us some more. Come on.
I've just said that's
absolute idiot. Can I have your shoulder number, Constable?
Can, 154.
154. We love you, Constable.
Thank you.
This is the critical moment. Once the officer says the words, "You are detained," legal thresholds kick in immediately. Under Code G of PACE, detention requires reasonable grounds based on objective facts, not curiosity, not possibilities, and definitely not, "I need to check." Notice the problem here. The officer admits he's detaining Reggie to find out whether an offense has happened. That's backwards. Detention isn't a fishing expedition. It's supposed to be the result of suspicion, not the tool to create one. So ask yourself, if the officer hasn't seen a drone, heard a drone, or verified a drone exists, what exactly is this detention built on?